Are you ready for some Rangers baseball on Fox Sports Southwest?
Backed by a surge of road wins, Adrian Beltre and the Rangers roll into the Windy City for a series with the White Sox.
Every game counts. Don't miss a moment.
Saturday on Fox Sports Southwest.
The following Aggies No Huddle is presented in association with Texas A&M University.
Tradition. Rituals. Beliefs. Both guarded and given for generations. Connecting the past with the present. Tradition is triumphant in College Station, where the spirit of Aggieland is alive and well.
Set. We're ready for the kickoff. The Yell leaders are having to get them going again. That's not a problem. Williams will return this one from the goal line. Finds a seam. And a good tackle just shy of the 30, a 28-yard return. So here comes Manziel. And we talked about his total offense. He was responsible last week, Tim, for 6 touchdowns, 4 in the air and 2 on the ground. And you talked about it in our opening comments tonight, his rather unorthodox style of throwing the football.
He does. He can throw the football from a lot of different angles. That's what makes him so tough. He can be rolling out to his left, throwing across his body. A lot of the things that you teach a young quarterback not to do, he can still do that and throw the football with tremendous accuracy.
And a couple of jukes for Ben Molina as well from the cornerback spot. The throw to the near side to Mike Evans. And it's a first down for Ben Molina and company. This is an A&M offense that through the first 2 weeks has averaged 32.5 points a game and close to 180 rushing yards. They lost their home opener against Florida, won last week at SMU. You're looking at one of the great strengths of this team, a very talented and veteran offensive line. Here's the running of Manziel out to the 50.
That time a called run, not just to tuck it and run it for Johnny Manziel. This is a quarterback draw. They will do a lot of this. They have a big veteran offensive line, good blocking down the field from the running backs. You would like to see him not take that type of hit at the end of the run. That's what Kevin Sumlin was talking about, has to learn to get to the ground.
They give it to Swope on the end around, and he's tackled for a loss. Manziel, no way to run this time. And the Bulldogs defense, as that pile kept moving around, back to the 41-yard line. Justin Hughes led the charge. Aggie roll inside the 10 and down to the 6.
So he's really struggling to find open receivers and deliver him the football.
Simmons the handoff, and maybe a yard, but that safety spot. Hugh throwing, and this one's incomplete. Very inconsistent sense. Gets out of his end zone and lunges back to the original line of scrimmage, a loss of a yard. A&M should get fantastic field position. Harris drifting back to the 48. Breaks free. And down at the 33-yard line. No score, 10:37 first quarter. Moments ago down on the field, the gentleman in the middle, a familiar face indeed here at Kyle Field. Head coach R.C. Slocum was the head man here from 89 to 02, and he beat Texas in the stadium in 1997 to become A&M's all-time winningest coach. He goes into the College Hall of Fame. Congratulations to Coach Slocum. Ben Molina with the handoff.
They struggled in the first quarter offensively, some missed assignments, and they didn't get it done on offense. And defensively,
Manziel has up his sleeve. Third straight carry.
Great blocking up front by that offensive line, Patrick Lewis, as well.
8-yard pickup. Swope takes it to the 12-yard line. Manziel.
Well, but a nice job of defending that from South Carolina State.
Here's the throw to the 4-yard line. See what the Aggies have done in the red zone. Touchdown.
Just good hard running on the goal line. Great job of blocking up front by the center, Patrick Lewis, and the right guard, Cedric Obehi. Excellent job. Ben Molina just follows them into the end zone.
Extra point for Taylor Bernalette. 7-0 Texas A&M. This time they bring Elmore around, and he's up to the 33.
This season, only giving up 20%, getting off the field 20%. So one of the best teams in the country in that area.
Belcher to punt to Dustin Harris. Harris's big return gave the Aggies fantastic field position on the last punt. Fair catch. It's a tremendous punt. Pushes Harris back to the 14-yard line. On first down, Manziel airs it out near side, incomplete. Intended for Mike Evans. First incompletion for Manziel. And a run by Thomas Johnson, the true freshman from Dallas. And a big gain. Moves the football out to the 24-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2 after the 8-yard pickup.
Nice design to that play right there by Cliff Kingsbury. It's just a little shovel pass, but they do it with the wide receiver, Thomas Johnson, coming in motion across the formation.
Molina. Stacked up. Hasn't really exhibited his good quickness yet. He's been more of a power back so far tonight. He's 5'8", 195. But a good pass protector in addition to his fine running. No game. Johnny has all day to throw. Now runs. Touchdown. Watch it,
Me? I just moved here from out of state, so it seemed like the
will dump it.
It's fast and easy.
We're ready for your call right now.
Q will dump it.
Played football before he was ready.
And this play is halted by a penalty flag.
Prior to the snap, false start, 21 offense.
Aim for the Bulldogs. Q throws. Incomplete. 3rd and 14. Q throwing. Incomplete. Another booming punt. Harris on the back pedal from the 20. Finds an Allen. And returns it all the way to the Bulldog 42. A return of 33, negating a 59-yard punt.
Well, it's almost like you said, Bob, it was a great punt, but he outkicked the coverage. There's just so much room in between Harris and the defenders. He's able to find the lanes and great blocking down the field. They've been waiting for Harris to spring a big one. He was the NCAA punt return leader last year at 18.6 yards per return. This year he's kind of been bottled up a little bit, but 2 big runbacks tonight already.
Near side, and Evans.
that he can develop into later on in his career. Just the ability to make people miss and get down the field.
Speaking of making people miss, how about Trey Williams?
And he can do it with the best of them. Tremendous quickness, one of the most highly recruited guys out of high school last year, a 5-star recruit, one of the best running backs, high school running backs in the history of Texas high school football, which is saying a lot.
Manziel over the middle, incomplete. And a penalty flag. Interference coming on South Carolina State. 4th penalty against South Carolina State in the first quarter. Manziel throwing. Out of bounds at the 10, Mike Evans. Lofts it to the corner. Incomplete. Johnny has all day to throw, now runs. Throws. Touchdown. Wachiku.
How long this route takes to develop. Manziel sets in the pocket, no one near him. I'm sorry, he's coming from the outside coming in, but Manziel is just untouched back there, 4 or 5 seconds. He's able to extend the play, and then Wachiku just continues to work across the inline, getting in the vision of Johnny Manziel and showing him a wide open target. Richard Q down South Carolina State is let him throw some screen passes, just see him get some completions and build his confidence, because right now he's really struggling throwing the football.
Q. Sliding grab made at the 38-yard line. So a nice grab this time by Thomas Williams. He's a senior from Greer, South Carolina. Picks up 9.
And I love the play call that time. They got him out on the edge. He's having trouble getting the football out inside the pocket. That time they do the bootleg, get him out on the edge, get the crossing route coming by Thomas Williams. That time he's able to get a completion. Now it sets up a 3rd and very short manageable situation. This is what is going to be the key for this Bulldog offense. Stay in these manageable situations.
Q. It's the first down out to the 43. Q under siege. Dumps it to Elmore. Penalty flag for roughing the passer, and Stephen Campbell made the hit. We saw Stephen Terrell lose his helmet. He's down for A&M.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. 2 of the defense, blow to the head. 15-yard penalty at the end of the run, automatic first down.
Stephen Campbell penalized for this hit.
We'll take a look. It's a blow to the head of the quarterback after the throw. You see, he just goes high on Richard Q. You can't do that, especially after the throw. But at the end of the play, we'll see Elmore coming in right here. But number 21, Stephen Terrell, comes in. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him.
Well, his helmet went flying off, and then I'm wondering if he got hit after he lost his helmet.
I think so. He got hit by Devontae Harris at the end of that play, his own guy. We'll go back and take one more look at it and see if we can see it from this angle.
We're looking for 21 for A&M. There he is.
He's coming in at the end of the play right here. You see as his helmet comes off, his own guy comes into the pile. And I think maybe, can't really tell if he hit him in the head or not, but it hits him in the shoulder.
Yeah, he got him
in the neck area.
Pad, yeah.
Right, yeah, with the shoulder pad. So hopefully that's just one of those stingers and he can walk it off, maybe a bloody mouth or something like that. But friendly fire.
Q throws as a blocker, but A&M is right there, a gain of just a yard.
As well at the will position. That's how good of an athlete he is and able to cover guys on pass patterns.
Q throws, grab is made, out of bounds. Running play for Simmons. To the end zone, touchdown. 17-yard run for Jalen Simmons, and South Carolina State is on the board.
Jalen Simmons, their little scat back, he's only 5'10", 200 pounds, but he's able to get to the outside of this A&M defense, and this is where the Bulldogs have found the only running room that they've been able to find against that A&M defense. Nothing going on between the tackles, but they've been able to get to the outside. Not sure that football broke the plane when his knee was down. We can take another look at that, but great effort by Simmons.
They say it's good. No holdup to look at it. And the kick makes it 14-7. They fake it to Williams. Throw it. Complete. Evans, 40, out of bounds at the 42. 17-yard gain.
A great route by Mike Evans that time. As you see him down here in off coverage, watch him run like he's going to sell the go route. Gets the defensive back's hips turned all the way around. He's coming back out of that thing on the comeback pattern. The defensive back is still running up the field. A great job of selling that route by Mike Evans, giving Johnny Manziel an easy target to throw to.
Manziel. Incomplete. Thomas Johnson had it for an instant. But this is what we're talking about. Throwing on the run, he just cocks that baby and lets it go.
He's fun to watch. That's a perfect example of it. Rolling to his left, just extending the play. Receivers keep working for him, but it's so hard on these defensive backs to cover receivers for the amount of time they have to when he extends the play. But Darius Drummond, the best cover guy for South Carolina State, does an excellent job of getting a hand in there and knocking that football away.
Final play of the opening quarter. Oh, fumble recovered by Manziel. The second quarter. Bob Rathman, Tim Couch, Elizabeth Morrow with you from College Station, Texas. Manziel. Bulldogs rush 4. The pass over the middle to Swope is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 25, Ryan.
So the Bulldogs from their own 15. Q will run it. Chased out of bounds at the the 19-yard line.
Take a look at DeMontre Moore right here. He's going to look at the athletic ability. Now, no one blocks him on this play. I'm not sure that's ever going to be a good idea, but he's going to run all the way across the field and make the tackle on Richard Q. Just relentless effort from DeMontre Moore.
Moore is a skilled athlete, 6'4", 250. He's the co-SEC Defensive Lineman of the Week from last week. Aggies bring the heat. Screen out to the near side. Harris swallowed up at the 30. Penalty flag. That thrown back at the line of scrimmage. If it stands, a punt of 43. Manziel on the draw. And Molina. No gain.
Alex Glover was all over.
Manziel. Nice grab on the sideline. Mike Evans picks up 9 yards.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, 41 of the D-set, targeting the defensive player above the shoulders. 15-yard penalty for the end of the run, first down.
Defensive end Andrew Carter.
Take a look at Andrew Carter right here at the defensive end position. See what he does to Manziel at the end of this play. So he gets the pass rush. No one really gets a hand on him. He goes high, takes a shot at Manziel at the end of that play.
It seems like we're seeing a lot of these penalties, but trust me, the players will adjust as the season unfolds. Molina tucks and runs. Look at that move. Touchdown. .39 yards.
See the athletic ability. Look at what South Carolina State tries to do. This is a spy on Johnny Manziel. They're trying to get him in the middle of the field, and his job is to keep contained on Manziel. He tries to blitz him and get to him in the backfield. Manziel able to sidestep him, and you look up, and he's in the end zone.
Let's kick is good. Johnny Manziel with his 4th rushing touchdown in 3 games. Right to 0, offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury. Whoops. See ya. 21-7. Here's Manziel. Breaks a tackle to the end zone. Diving. Did he get in? Yes. Legend is beginning to grow here.
7-inch tablet with qualifying purchase and get 0% interest. Furniture Row, home of Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
Johnny Manziel. The legend is beginning to grow here in Aggie Lane. Responsible for 2 touchdowns tonight. Dancing around, throws to Swope. Ducks under the tackle as he takes the football to the 41-yard line.
So if he makes one guy miss in the middle of the field, with his speed and athletic ability, you see what can happen is he just had a 39-yard touchdown run.
One miss, and then he paid the price. James Fullwood.
Spy the quarterback. Sometimes here's another spy situation here, just looking right at Manziel. But he's able to get away.
Over the middle, and complete to the 20-yard line goes Thomas Johnson. 23-yard gain.
Well, you just see the pass protection. It all starts with this big offensive line that Manziel has in front of him. He's able to get outside the pocket, and it paints a clearer picture for him. There's so many guys in coverage. He's not able to find anyone initially, but Thomas Johnson continues to work the route and free himself open.
Williams snowed under at the 22. Manziel tonight, Tim, 11 of 15 for 94 yards, and I know that you are impressed. He doesn't turn the football over.
Well, that's what's so impressive as a redshirt freshman quarterback in this type of offense where they're asking you to do so much and throwing the football down the field. He hasn't had a turnover on the year so far. He's been very efficient with his decision-making and his accuracy.
Williams wrapped up at the 20.
But guys, I know you yell here, but I don't make much of a cheerleader.
Here's Manziel. Breaks a tackle to the end zone. Diving! Did he get in? Yes! This kid is special.
I tell you, I don't know if I've seen anything like this kid. The ability and the uniqueness that he brings to the quarterback position. You just don't see quarterbacks drop back and run 40-yard touchdowns like he had on the last possession. A 20-yarder here, as you see, he's able to give great effort at the end of that play and extend across the pylon. But you just don't see quarterbacks make these type of plays.
Previous play is under further review.
Question, did he break the play to the goal line before losing control of the football? He is going right for that pylon.
It's a hit right there, but
it looked like it was just coming out of his hand. Did it not?
It really did. We'll maybe get a better angle of it on this one. A lot of bodies flying around down there, but he extends.
From that angle.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
That's a good touchdown.
Looks like it may be a touchdown. But I think that's going to be a touchdown.
The ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
Simmons.
Here's number 4.
Swing it outside and out of bounds after the grab is made by Pendergrass.
You see the athletic ability of Jonathan Stewart that time matched up. It was a man-to-man coverage from Texas A&M. He has the running back all the way out wide, Julian Pendergrass, on that swing pass. He's able to use his speed and bump him out of bounds to set up this 3rd and 5 situation.
South Carolina State 1 of 6 on 3rd downs. Under pressure. Q throws a jump ball. And the receiver went out of bounds. Ineligible to catch it. Jacobs defending. Tremaine is a junior getting some valuable playing time here in a non-conference affair.
Well, Richard Q just tries to give his best receiver, Linnell Elmore, a chance to go up and make the play, but he kind of loses track where he is on the field. His foot goes out of bounds. He's able to extend and make a great play, but out of bounds all the way. Out of bounds before he makes the catch and out of bounds after he makes the catch.
6th 3 and out for the Aggie defense. Dustin Harris waiting for the Nick Belcher punt. Full rugby style kick. Harris from the 22. Looking for a seam on the sideline. A solid return to the 47. Game 1 for A&M was postponed due to Hurricane Isaac, so that Louisiana Tech game will slide into a mutual off date on October 13th. Arkansas will be here next week for SEC game number 2. And then it's on to Ole Miss to start the month of October. So Manziel back to work. The catch
Pass is complete, number 98 pass.
from the 50, 2nd and 7. Solid run by Ben Molina. Molina's been active tonight. They've asked him to carry the football 10 times. He picks up 9 yards on this one.
He's a great fit for this offense. He's the exact mold you're looking for as a third down back, maybe moving on to the next level. But he has all the things you look for as a running back. He's able to run between the tackles, he's able to pick up blitzes in the pass protection and catch the football out of the backfield as well.
Manziel throws back across the middle, and it's complete. How did he throw that ball?
How did he see him?
Oh, my goodness. 10-yard gain for Thomas Johnson.
I mean, just take a look. Watch Manziel as he rolls out to the left right here. Just no one open down the field. And I don't know how he even sees the receiver all the way back into the middle of the field. He's able to get his arm into positions and throw and deliver accurate throws that most quarterbacks wouldn't even dream of throwing on football.
That is an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 5:32 in the second period.
Let's take another look at Manziel in this play. Just scrambling around, just waiting for someone to come open. This is so hard on those defensive backs for South Carolina State. And just look at the confidence and the ability to load it up like that. I'll tell you, I played with a guy in Green Bay named Brett Favre, and Brett Favre had the ability to throw from a lot of different angles. And I'm not saying this guy is Brett Favre, but he does have that type of ability to deliver from a lot of different angles.
Touchdown. 30-yard strike to Kendrick McNeil. Johnny, you are something special, my friend.
Just keep doing what you're doing, my friend. That's the only advice you can give him right there.
Second touchdown pass. And he's responsible for 4 of the 5 A&M touchdowns. Kick to come.
Take a look at the touchdown from Kendrick McNeil. It's just a seam route as he works right into the zone coverage. That time a clean pocket for Manziel to step up in and deliver that football right on the money. They can afford is another.
Richard Pugh and the Bulldogs get it back. Toss. Nothing for Pendergrass.
Let him use his athletic ability. Give him a two-way go, run or pass.
Underneath.
They get to halftime. Last thing they can afford is another quick score by Texas A&M.
Flag on the snap.
Prior to the snap, false start, 52 offense.
Pressure off the edge. Throw over the middle is going to be incomplete. Intended for Linnell Elmore. From the 28. One man. Trips him up at the 40. And Harris takes it to the Bulldog 35-yard line.
As we said earlier, Harris, the leading punt return guy in the country last year. Tonight, 4 big run backs already in this first half, and he's so close to breaking one. That time, a shoestring tackle to save a sure touchdown by Harris.
50-yard punt, 37-yard return. And here's Johnny.
I've been waiting on that one.
Boy, he has had a first half. My goodness. Underneath. Wachiku, 20. Sideline, touchdown.
It should go on that way to the screen.
Johnny Manziel, it's not this easy.
Can't be, can it? Take a look at the screen. It's just a nice design by Cliff Kingsbury. They motion the running back out of the backfield. They get the attention of South Carolina State's defense going the other way. They hit the screen back on the other side to Nwachuku, and great blocking down the field. He just uses athletic ability to find the end zone.
A 42-7 game. Q. Can he turn the corner? Great ankle tackle by Tony Hurd.
Touchdown. There's still 2.5 minutes left in this half. They need to slow down their tempo or get some first downs. They can't let Manziel get it back.
Jalen Simmons running for his life, loses one.
From playing the position and playing in this system, and that really benefits Manziel, I think.
They get the completion. As the grab was made by Tyler McDonald. But how many of those coordinators and coaches have had a quarterback like this kid? Manziel tucks and runs. Out of bounds at the 50. 16-yard gain. How about the block?
Well, Manziel does it again. It's one-on-one in open field with 42 Reggie Owens. No chance right there. But look at the peel back block by Nwachuku. He's already caught a couple big balls in this game, so he's going to peel back and help block for his quarterback and try to take the hit off of him.
1st and 10. Molina breaks free. Touchdown.
Just an explosive offense that Texas A&M has to go along with a massive offensive line. Luke Jokel, the left tackle, he's a great one, a great block on that play. He's able to spring Molina. Molina's had some tough runs inside between the tackles so far in this game. That time, able to bounce it out and find some green grass and run for the touchdown.
Rolls, picked up, gets a block, gets another block. Harris cuts it back. Up the sideline he goes, over the play to beat. This is tipped.
Front 7 for this Texas.
Off the celebration by making the right decision at the right moment. Live to play another day and call a cab. It's simple. Drink, drive, go to jail.
Well, that's where it's at. You're exactly right, Bob. The front 7 for this Texas A&M defense, they are just relentless in their pass rush of Richard Q. You see nothing going on down the field. They're forcing him out of bounds. They're forcing him into bad throws.
Q throws, and this is tipped and incomplete. Q steps up and finds a man at the 41-yard line, Caleb Davis.
Caleb Davis to work down the middle of the field.
Bringing more heat. Bobbled incomplete. Oh, my goodness, in and out of the hands of DeShazer Everett.
It's all set up by a corner blitz. You're going to see a cornerback come in right here with a blitz, and it forces him. I'm sorry, it's coming off the other side, but DeShazer Everett's coming over from his safety position on a wide receiver, and he knows that football has to come out quick because they're running that corner blitz. He's coming as a free blitzer, so he's just squatting on that route. It should have been an interception.
Played pressure, incomplete.
A&M was able to find a lot of yardage, but in this situation, he's going to have to either work the sideline or get some great hang time, give his coverage team time to get down.
This will be returned. Harris to the outside. Gets a block. Gets another block. Broken tackle. Still going. And a terrific effort to the 47.
Gridiron Live, 10 Eastern. Guys.
And the new quarterback for A&M going deep. Showers with a long ball and too long.
You see they're not afraid to let him drop back and throw the football. His first snap into this football game, he takes a deep shot down the sideline to Mike Evans, showing a nice arm.
This is out of bounds, intended for Wachiku. Bulldogs bring pressure. Showers throws, and it's intercepted. The Bulldogs got a chance for a score here. Nope. The Aggies cover it down to the 9-yard line. Dominic Mitchell comes up with the pickoff for the Bulldogs.
It's all set up by a blitz off the slot. It's picked up by Kristen Michael this time. You see as he comes over to get the block for his quarterback, but he forces the football. Sometimes you just have to take the sack when you're going down like that. He tries to make a play, throwing it to Ryan Swope, coming across the middle. But Jamil Showers, new to this football game, he's not quite used to the speed of it. You've been standing on the sideline for an entire half, and you're inserted into the game. Just try. You can't try to make the big play right away.
There was a flag thrown back at the 41-yard line.
Following the interception, personal foul, 41 of the defense. 15-yard penalty to the spot of the foul. First down.
Also, Derek Wiley comes in. He is from Rockingham, North Carolina, senior.
Bulldogs, he started for this football team last year. He was injured, and that gave Richard Pugh the opportunity to come in and get the start. He went 5-1 in relief of Wiley last year, but Wiley.
Near midfield. Progress to the 49-yard line. Steve Jenkins up to make the tackle after an 8-yard gain, but we will have a 4th down punt. Very busy young man tonight has been Nick Belcher. And Harris with another opportunity on the return. This will be his 7th if he can bring it back. Look at those numbers, averaging 24 yards tonight per punt return. Belcher buys some time, rugby style. Hits, rolls, picked up, gets a block, gets another block. Harris cuts it back. Up the sideline he goes, over the punter to beat. A&M with the punt return for the touchdown. He had a 72-yarder against Kansas last year for a touchdown. This one, 96 yards. Bertolet's kick is good. 8 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. A&M 56-7. Handoff goes nowhere. Michael, nice move to avoid a would-be tackler, and good effort out to the 45-yard line. 3rd and 1. Michael looking to get to the outside, tripped up. And he is shy of the 1st down, I do believe. 1 interception. Goes to the outside, incomplete. Intended for Darrell Walker. Or checking for Malcolm Kennedy. Michael banks his way to midfield. Breaks free. Showers. Good run. Taken to the turf at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 20. First down, Aggies.
A great job of picking up that blitz that time, not only by the offensive line, but by the running back, Kristen Michael. They brought 7 guys on the blitz. They were able to pick all those guys up and give Showers the opportunity to step up into the pocket and make a play. Get them in the passing game, a lot of them on second, third down situations where Manziel was able to tuck and run, and Jamil Showers adding to that total now. I can remember someone as mobile as Manziel, and it just puts so much stress on.
End zone. Touchdown. No, incomplete. Incomplete. Boy, it looked like Darrell Walker had it. Let's take a look at what happened on the end zone. Stephen Murphy was defending.
That's just a fade pattern. A good throw by Showers. Murphy on the coverage, but Darrell Walker had this football.
He tomahawked it right out of his hand.
He did, and a good job of fighting to the end. You see him try to get his hand in between the wide receiver's hands, not giving up on the play, continuing to swipe that football loose until the end of the play.
Michael. Gang tackled as he gets to the 5. 3 quarters in the books at Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. A&M looking good.
Pick it up on the run at the 3, to the 10, to the 20, to the 30, to the 40, and I think he's got a chance. He's going to return it. He's going to set a new record. 96 yards unofficially. He picked that thing up at about the 4-yard line.
Dave South on the call, and terrific return by Harris. A&M looking to add another score here as we begin the final period. Michael just barrels his way into the end zone.
Good running here by Kristen Michael. You see the physicality as the middle linebacker. That's number 48, Joe Thomas, the best player on that South Carolina State defense, and no contest for Kristen Michael. He's able to spin right off the initial contact and find the end zone.
Richard Pugh, the starting quarterback, returns for the Bulldogs. He will throw and complete it to Thomas Williams.
Obviously, the wheels falling off that Arkansas program this season. It started in the offseason with Bobby Petrino being 5, and then obviously the big hit there, but obviously losing to ULM a couple weeks ago. Now they're just on a downward spiral.
Stephen Campbell just flipped Dwight Brannon head over heels.
Take a look at Stephen Campbell coming up from his safety position. It's just a bootleg to the outside. He does a good job of not going up high like we've seen a lot of helmet-to-helmet hits. He does a good job of going low, just like you're supposed to do, and upending the ball carrier.
To the outside, nice stretch and grab, and down the sideline before being pushed out of bounds, Marcus Lloyd. Lloyd Raven defending.
Well, he's lucky because they were in a cover 2 zone right here, and they broke on that football, and luckily for Richard Q, that ball was high, and Marcus Lloyd was able to go up and get it, because if it's an accurate football down around the chest area, that football is going back the other way for a touchdown for Texas A&M.
And Lloyd at 6'3".
Went up and stretched all 6'3", didn't he?
Every inch of it. From the A&M 39-yard line, 7th Bulldog first down. Q under siege again. Up for grabs, caught in a touchdown. Linnell Elmore. It's South Carolina State, its second score, and a 39-yard touchdown.
That's a play we saw Elmore drop earlier in this football game. It's a cover 0 once again by Texas A&M, meaning no safety help in the middle of the field. All that room to work with. Q hangs it up for Elmore. This time, he's able to go up and finish the play.
the return from the goal line. And a good return it is. Over the 50 and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Showers throws, and it's complete.
Aggie football team, this offensive line, 4 out of 5 returning starters from a very good offensive line a year ago. There's
fake to him, Showers. Out of bounds.
Tell is this style of play and the way he runs around and kind of reckless at times just with his body that you never know when someone's going to get nicked up or dinged and has to come out for a quarter, a half, or a game, whatever the situation may be. And you have to have a guy who can come in and run the offense efficiently. Like you said, Bob, make the right decisions, get the team in and out of the right plays, throw the football accurately. And Jamil Showers, I think, is a guy that Kevin Sumlin feels very confident in.
Olazelle picking up 7. Gets it again. Pounds it to the 22-yard line. Pick this A&M club for 1, and the Florida Gators number 2.
Oh, no doubt about it. The Florida Gators, I think the biggest difference for them has been their quarterback.
As Labhart was the man in the end zone last play. Now the throw is incomplete. 3rd and 10. Not enough for the first down. South Carolina State will get it back. Johnny did a night's worth of work in 1 half tonight. 5 touchdowns. And this one is picked off. And it's going to be taken back for the score. DeShazer Everett.
DeShazer Everett starting at strong safety tonight. He's playing one-on-one coverage in the slot position. You see, looking back into the backfield, reading the eyes of Richard Q. He stared that thing down. Everett just gets a great jump on the football and is able to catch it and take it into the end zone for the Aggies.
Looking for point number 70. I think this is the most points in the country today. Old Dominion had 64. Now the Aggies have 70.
Make sure you have the right strategy this Labor Day weekend because
to play another day and call a cab. It's simple. Drink, drive, go to jail.
Until Mark Ingram. I'm sorry, Mark Ingram won it a few years ago.
As Norfolk State comes to Orangeburg next Saturday. They've had 2 rough weeks on the road. Hemingway out of bounds. Q throws. It's complete. Hemingway thrown out of bounds from the A&M 37. Jordan had 2 rough weeks out west. Lost at Arizona last week and now on the short end here at A&M. Q running. Their first game against Louisiana Tech wiped out with a hurricane and having to reschedule that. That was their opening game, Manziel's first game. Nearly intercepted for 78 yards and 2 more touchdowns. That's 11 TDs running and passing the last 2 weeks. South Carolina State on 4th down got about 3.5. And it is going to be a first down. If you missed it earlier tonight, boy, this kid making a name for himself.
Yeah, he really did, and only his 3rd start in his career here at Texas A&M, doing it in a lot of different ways. The ability to extend plays, get outside of the pocket, working down the field with his wide receivers as they're learning his style of play. Johnny Manziel's style of play is just scramble around, wait till he gets open, and continue to work the route.
Sack. Q goes down at the 37. Buried again. Pugh from midfield throws it down the sideline, incomplete.
There's no question about it. I was so looking forward to coming here and seeing all the traditions that Texas A&M has to offer, seeing this tremendous stadium, and it's been as advertised, as you mentioned, Bob. Just a lot of fun getting an opportunity to be here and see all of this.
Bill Lazell with the carry. There's the Corps, the largest Corps of cadets outside of the United States military academy. 70-14 will be the final score tonight as Kevin Sumlin comes to midfield to shake the hand of Buddy Pugh. A&M improves to 2-1.
Justin, tonight you broke the SEC and the school record for punt return yardage in a single game. How did you do it, and what does it mean?
It goes back to my teammates. They allowed me to give me a chance, to return some balls, and I just took advantage of it. Blessed them. They got my back 100%. It was just a team effort.
What do you take from this game into the Arkansas game next weekend?
They do the same thing. Special teams, we got to work harder. We got to go into next week and focus. Defense, we got to pick it up, and offense, keep doing their thing. Defense-wise, we just got to get in and get turnovers and force turnovers, and then special teams, you just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is Texans country, and this is the show built just for Texans fans. Week after week, we're tracking the latest news.